What's up, my people? How y'all doing? Welcome to the 20s Talk Podcast.
Where we bring you the latest gist and tea as it hot.
But not only juicy gossips, we're going to be giving you a lot of heart-to-heart talks, you get?
Coming from very fresh and creative minds. So take a seat and enjoy the ride.
Thank you to my man. Thank you to my man. When was the last time you thanked God? When was the last time you went down on your knees and thanked God? But thank you to your man. You are a slave to the patriarchy. My dear, rise up. As single people, we know our worth. You, I don't know for you.
What's up, my people? How we all doing? It's been ages since I hosted, and I'm back at it again. How is everybody doing? I remain your ever beautiful boy, the ever loving baby boy, Kojo, hot boy, hot Ghana cake. And I'm here, don't see anything. And I'm here with a few other eloquent men, other men of valor, men of stature. Statutes. The English is not coming, but you shall get it. I have the big man stepper, the 6-foot giant, the tall glass of hot chocolate in the building. Big
My
man
guy.
champ.
Somebody that knows how to hype up somebody. Well, everybody, how you guys doing now? What have you all been up to? Hope you guys are drinking water and minding your business. Hope life is good for everybody. Well, yeah, it's good to be back. Let's go.
Yeah, thank you very much. And then at the other corner, weighing about, I'm not going to say that before I bet, but he's the big man himself, the freshest NYC, what's it they call it, copper, the one with the swag, the one with the steez, the one that gets all the ladies, the big man himself, the one that was once big man too.
Kojo, this site is not for drag, I believe. Hello, guys.
Normally.
With the introduction this night, so nice to be here again. But in response to Kojo introduction about himself, man of stature. I don't think anybody below 6 feet should call themselves man of stature. Kojo.
That guy was very nice. Kojo was very nice in his introduction. You still want to drag him. And you people see it's Dotun that is the violent one. He's the one that used to make me shout on this podcast.
See, I'm just toxic by nature. It's not like I hate you. That's a Nicki Minaj blind.
Okay.
Our God is watching you. Toxicity.
Anyway, no shade to Kojo. No shade to Kojo at all. But it's so nice to be here again. I've missed you all, the 20 stalkers. I've missed you guys. We've seen the love on the episode. Thanks so much. Like, we are back again with another banger, literally.
Yeah. We are back with another banger. And again, want to say thank you to all those that keep listening and then sharing and then telling others to listen to. You are really, really special to us. Really do appreciate you. I think time has come that we should come up with a name for our followers or our fans. I don't know. I'm still workshopping it, Sha.
See, I've been thinking of that thing. Like, I want our listeners to have a name, but then again, I feel like it will come naturally. I don't know. What do you feel?
Yes.
That's what I feel too. I feel
like I started using 20 stalkers, but then it was just like weird because I think they are doing a up and down in their 20s.
It's gonna come. But you guys don't worry.
In due time, it will come.
In due time, we'll give you guys the perfect name.
This is what we'll do. At the ending of this podcast, when we release it, we're just going to put a poll. And like we'll put an open blank, and you just write what name you want the listeners of the 20 stock to be.
Yeah, I feel like that makes sense. Give the power to people.
Yeah, literally, it's all our podcast. We own it. We own it together. So I feel like it's just appropriate. So we all should contribute.
Yeah. I dig that. That's actually what we do. Yeah. So back to business, innit? Now, I'm gonna be using a little bit of the accent in it because it's part of what I do here. You get me? I haven't been hosting for a while. You guys have missed the accent, so I'm back with it. You understand? So
Koja, I think we prefer the Ghanaian one. This one is giving
Speak
Ikorodu
for
British.
yourself. Speak for
I
yourself.
beg, person should
Don't
mute
be
him.
saying we.
Person
Speak
should
for
mute him.
yourself. Me, I
Thank
prefer
you.
this one.
Oshe, when you have watched Peaky Blinders, you can lack class, ni. I can lack class. You
Excuse
don't.
me, I don't watch Peaky Blinders. I'm talking about we're in the
That's
Bridgerton
why.
era. We're in the
That's
Bridgerton
why.
era.
See,
See,
Kwejo, don't listen to this boy. Let's move on. You were about to say
no problem,
something.
no problem. So yeah, now we are moving into like the main reason why we're here. The reason why you guys have been following us, sticking with us. We are here today with I say it's a very sensitive topic, and then I don't know. You guys can also like chip in the comment section what you feel about it. So basically the topic is how important is it for a guy to be in touch with his feelings?
Deep,
You
deep.
understand, like how important is it for a guy to be in what's the English, emotionally intelligent as a guy?
I, I
How
think that
important
was it.
is it?
Yes.
Yes, how important is it for a guy to be emotionally intelligent? Because we're in a world where everybody knows guys are the ones that show least emotions. Most ladies complain about it. You're in a relationship, your guy doesn't, he acts like he doesn't care. So we want to delve deep into emotional intelligence. Like, what do you think it is, and how are ways is it necessary to show emotions, and then how important is it to show those emotions in your everyday life, and does it mean that you are a weakling if you show emotions? So that's what we are going to be dissecting and delving in and eating today. So please enjoy. So, big man champion, what do you think? What is your opinion on emotional intelligence? Let me start with you, since you seem to have more sense
Hmm.
than the other one. But
I like that. I like that. Thank you.
Shots
Thank you for
fired
sharing
but
your
ignored.
opinion.
Sorry, champion. Please
okay,
go on.
All right.
okay.
So I think emotional intelligence here is when a person has mastery, like he has mastered his emotions. He is able to like identify what he's feeling per time and not necessarily like hold it in or whatever. Like when you're intelligent, when people say you know book, is when most times you're able to like prefer solutions to problems or answers to like questions. So the same way with emotional intelligence. So when someone is emotionally intelligent, they would know how to deal with situations in whichever emotional, with whichever emotion they are feeling at that time. Someone that is angry and is emotionally intelligent will know that if he acts in that anger, it will be very destructive. Someone that is in love knows that, or somebody that is infatuated will know that, oh, okay, if he acts on this infatuation, he could say stuff or do stuff that that in the long run might cost him. So there are a whole lot of that. And emotional intelligence is very necessary for every person. I know we're all guys. That's why we're like saying we're talking from the guy perspective, but it is a necessary thing for every human on earth. Like, if a lot of the reasons why people have problems, friendships, relationships, just people in general, is because a lot of people don't have mastery over their emotions. People don't they don't let themselves feel whatever they are feeling. They try to bottle it up. I've been there, so I know it too well. Like, you're feeling something, and instead of facing it head on, you're trying to, pretend it is not there. So emotional intelligence is a very necessary thing. Let me not talk too much. We'll get into it later. So let me allow Dotun to speak.
Okay, okay. Thank you very much, big man. But over to you.
Okay, so Mel, I think going straight on, I just want to dissect it first of all. Emotion and or emotional intelligence. Emotional, let's just say emotion and intelligence. So emotion definitely is feelings we as human. I think to be human you have to have emotions. I believe so. Sure, not
Yeah.
everyone are human.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
emotions
definitely.
are part of us. It's a build up. It's what we learn some, we come naturally with some, like a baby smiling when you give birth to a baby, you understand, baby happy, baby crying, these are emotions, it's just part of us. The intelligence believe is what we most intelligence it's gained, so to speak. It's like education, you understand, it's
Mm,
like
Yeah.
yeah.
being upgraded intellectually. That's what I believe. So now let's join them together. That means being intellectual emotionally. Do you understand?
Mm,
That is
Mm.
what I believe.
mm.
Let's see.
You guys should rest.
Oimoya.
Johnson
That is
Shakespeare.
what emotional intelligence means. That means you understand, you know these emotions to be, and you understand them. You're in control of yourself. I've seen videos of like guys slapping, girls slapping guys, and some guys are like, "Hey, it's not me. She for don't die. She for don't this." Mm-mm, you understand? And some guys don't react. I don't believe him not reacting. It's a good thing or a bad thing. I just believe that maybe his own emotional intelligence is okay when someone cause you pain, or when someone maybe you love, maybe his girlfriend or someone cause you pain, or just like another person from an external body tries to cause you pain, I don't just react to it. I always tell some people this thing. I know I'm jumping here and there. I'm just trying to like drop few points before we digress better into it.
Yeah.
I always tell few people this thing, that if someone can control how your emotions shift either from happy, angry, or so, that person is controlling you. Because if they can control your
Yeah.
emotions, they
They're
can
feeling
control
that
you.
person.
Understand? So
Mm.
you need to understand your emotions and how to react. I'm not saying sometimes you don't need to change for people. Ask champion and all these Abuja drivers, and when they try, we might change. He knows me, you understand? But but literally, God, I don't do along, please. I'm a boat boy. Anyway,
Wink, wink.
weak, weak. But literally,
You
I
guys
feel like
think
and again, it depends on the situation and where I find myself. Like if I'm in a
okay.
comfortable environment, there are things I can do and there are things I cannot do. So I just feel
Mm,
like you need to know when and when not to react on certain emotions, and
okay.
it's just that for me now.
Okay. Okay. Thank you
Nice.
very much.
Nice.
Thank you. That's Doctor, I don't know your accents like this. You seem to be quite learned. That's good.
Short
That's
It,
good.
two,
it,
short
it, it
two,
used to
but
come
it's
like
more. I'm
Nepal
waiting for
lights
the
on
third
and off.
one.
You get
Sometimes
I'm
the
waiting.
transformer
I'm
is
waiting for
reveal
the third
something.
shot, so I will start throwing them like missiles.
but
The
yeah,
transformer was on today. The transformer in
you
Justin's head
get
was on today.
you get like you know what?
Maybe tomorrow it
But
will
then
blow. We don't know.
ah duh, let's
You
have be
guys
open.
now
Let's
you
have
guys are
be
seeing evidentially who is toxic among all of us here. They are
Oh,
just
once
displaying
again
you
it.
said it
"Ooh,
yourself. I'm
okay."
toxic by nature. Nothing beats that.
you
I
just
was
said it.
singing a lyric by Nicki Minaj. I was not talking about myself. You see?
We see clear.
That
Okay,
is
that
who you
was
are, my
super
brother.
manipulative.
Okay, so basically, from what everybody has said, we have like had a little understanding on what emotional intelligence is. So basically, it is the ability to manage both your emotions and understand the emotions of people around you. Basically, you being able to understand yourself, you being able to hold yourself down, like Dotson said, when you're angry, or was it Champion that said, when you're angry, you don't exactly let your anger get to that boiling point, get to that point where you have to start exchanging blows. And then you are able to understand the other person's emotion too. Because let's be very, very realistic here. In Nigeria, nobody actually cares how you are feeling. Let's be
Word.
very true to
Word.
ourselves. We like the society that we are in, nobody actually cares how you feel. So being emotionally intelligent, I feel like it is an edge. Do you understand? Because like nobody actually cares. So you being able to navigate daily activities and be able to caution yourself, and then know and be able to express or know how to handle other people's emotions too is actually very, very important. And that's like what we are going to be dissecting now. So now, big man, what are like the steps or the elements to emotional intelligence? For me, I'm going to start this one. I would say self-awareness. Yeah,
Word.
self-awareness should be like
Yes.
one of the main
That's very
ways.
true. That's very true.
You understand? That is like one of the main and key elements to emotional intelligence. You being self-aware, you knowing that you're chief. Because everybody knows their boiling point. Everybody knows where their weakness is. Everybody knows what ticks them off. You might act like you don't, but you actually do. You know that thing that if somebody does this thing to me, I might go overboard. Being self-aware, sha, it is like it helps a lot with emotional intelligence. Now, in everyday life, for example, now, like I said at the beginning, I don't know why I'm just moving to relationship, but I feel like that is like one of the key parts of being emotionally intelligent. That is like where it is meant to play out the most. Your interaction with people, your relationship with people. Because if you are not emotionally intelligent, you might do something to somebody, and then the way they are going to react to it is not exactly going to be like um good, or you might just ruin a good thing you had going because you were not emotionally intelligent. You get. So now with this self-awareness, for example, now you know that you're the kind of guy that does not, you don't do well with compliments, or you don't even give compliments.
Yeah.
So you are self-aware.
Yeah.
You get. So
Mm-hmm.
you try, because it's all steps. You begin, you try, because you know that the person that you are dating, the person likes being appreciated. You yourself, now you
And
stand up, go toast the person. Do you understand? You go toast the person, tell the
yeah,
person, oh baby, I like you. And then the babe tell you, say, oh, one of the things we me like, now if person compliments me,
bro.
you big man go call do like say you no get sense to compliment the person when you toast
No,
go
see,
come
see.
be issue. You get
Sometimes it's not
like
if the person doesn't even have sense.
Do you guys see why I
Because
called him Ikorodu British now? The Ikori is
what do
coming
you
out.
mean? What
it
do you
doesn't calm down.
mean?
Like Kojo, I get what you're saying. Like I remember one time, my first babe. If I saw her and in my head, all I was thinking was, this babe looks very fine today. This babe looks very fine today. My babe looks very fine today. But I did not tell her till she was not like, so you could not even compliment me. And I was like, oh, it was on my mind the whole time we were walking, but I did not tell her. So sometimes it's not even as if the person is not thinking it. It's not as if it's not it's not like on the person's
Yeah,
mind. But it just sometimes it boils down to emotional intelligence, sha.
you get. And then the
Because
self-awareness that we're talking about. So
yeah,
you know, say you get. So you thinking that, and then you're like, I should tell her, I should tell her. When
almost,
you are conscious, when you're conscious
yeah,
about it, no, you would actually move up and be like, yo, babe, I actually like you. You understand?
yeah,
I actually like how you, and then just that little
yeah.
thing
Since
can
that day,
change.
even strangers, if I see something
You
on you
get.
that I like, I will tell you. Even if I'm
You
just seeing
understand?
you for the first time in my life, I'll tell you. Because I just became self-aware that I like compliments. So if I feel something is right about somebody's dressing or whatever, why don't I just tell them? And seeing how
Exactly.
that played out my babe, I just said, I go they compliment people now. And since then, I've been doing that. So self-awareness
Exactly.
really helps. Really
Yeah.
helps.
Yeah.
Okay. One thing about me and compliments is like this. I love complimenting people. Like if I see you looking dapper, looking nice, looking cute and share, you're getting the compliments. Like before you are like, oh, you look so pretty today. Your skin is giving. I give you what. Like I start complimenting you immediately. But if you compliment me, I start thinking two things. Is one thing, it's either you're trying to
Are
toast
you being
me. No,
sarcastic?
no, no. I'm trying to be honest. It's just I'm trying to be very honest. It's either you're trying to toast me or you're making fun of me. I'm not even lying. Like
Yeah,
something
I
happened
Yes.
at
won't lie.
work
Yes.
this
I've
thing.
been there.
So I
Yes.
actually no. It's like I don't know, maybe it's my insecurities or stuff. But something happened at work which other day. So I work with patients, you understand, before they get to the doctor. And I was trying to like sort them out on stuff. This gent, this person was like, oh, nice shoes. First of all, I just fixed that shoe. Like I just fixed it that weekend. It was a Monday. So when he said nice shoes, I was like, okay, is it the thing the shoemaker did on this shoe that this one is trying to mock that kind of situation? It's not as if
Yeah,
like if someone meet me now after I've used the shoe for a while, I know now like because first of all when the shoemaker did the shoe, I expected him to use a certain color. He used another color
yeah,
for the thread. So the thread was quite significant in the shoe now. You understand? So I
yeah,
was having double minds about it even when I saw it. So when you now alighted it, it now made me feel, you understand? So I feel like but
yeah,
I later kind of understood that the man was just being a nice person. You understand? So
yeah,
apart from that, like you understand what I'm saying? Like it just happens
yeah,
sometimes. It just happens like that. Like not as if I don't understand, but I felt that way, but later I processed it, which is very important. You sometimes you feel a certain way about an emotion, but then you need
Yeah.
time to actually process that emotion to
Yes.
understand it.
yeah,
That also boils down to emotional intelligence.
yes,
Like
yes,
sometimes person go intentional like compliment you with good intentions, but I don't know what it is. Sometimes it's not even insecurities, but well,
You
me,
just
I would
feel
say
I feel like,
cringe, just
trauma
stop.
too.
You actually feel cringe, like you're like,
yeah.
Yeah,
okay, just stop, stop right now.
So yeah, one of the reasons why I believe that happens, most especially to guys, is because normally guys don't actually get a lot of compliments. You get,
I
you
honestly,
can,
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, and it's true. Toxic masculinity is a thing. Like I can't see my people don't expect me and my guys to go out. I'll be like, guy, you friend. You understand? They don't. Guys don't expect compliments from each other.
you
You
get,
understand?
not
In fact,
even not even from fellow guys, even ladies. Guys don't get the compliments. They are the ones that give it, and they give it mainly to ladies. It is rare for
yeah,
a lady to like compliment the guy. So that the insecurities you have is because you are not used to it. You get, so
exactly.
when somebody
I feel
tells you,
like
you are
if
like,
it was
shit,
a lady, if it was a lady that
you
told
get,
me nice shoes, I'm like, I would. It wouldn't be as much as if it was a guy telling me.
yeah.
And funny
You
enough,
say,
I've
oh,
you
thank
actually
you.
Funny enough, I've actually because me, I'm a shoe freak, especially sneakers. Like I love them, even though I don't have much. I love them. So I've actually met someone in church, and I was like, I love your shoes. Like I'm not feeling like, is this the way the guy was feeling?
yeah, yeah,
Oh
yeah, I get,
Lord,
you get.
Hmm.
So yeah,
it's
it's
just
because
it,
I feel like
it's
it's
just a
because of
thing.
that.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah, I feel like it's because of that. Because we as guys, we don't exactly get a lot of compliments. We tend
Hmm.
to bottle it up. So when somebody tells us we look nice or we smell nice or something like that, we are like, share this one, the wine mini. I remember a day I
Hmm.
was in school. Yeah, I wore this shirt.
Yeah.
Two people on different occasions stopped me and were like, "Wow, I really love your shirt, bro." The whole
Oh.
day I was looking at this shirt like, "Shey, this shirt is fine."
Yeah, that you looking like is something wrong with the shirt.
You
Bro,
start
like
second
you don't
guessing
see it somewhere,
It's
bro.
actually a
It was
thing. Like
serious,
it's
it.
actually a
Sometimes it's not
thing.
even
really,
compliment. It's the looks you are getting from people, like the way people are
Like
looking at
bro.
you as
and
they
the
are
fact is
passing.
that they
And you be
actually
like,
and the
is
fact is
there people on my
mhm,
body?
mhm,
Bro,
the fact is they're actually
honestly,
feeling you, but to you it's weird because you're not used to it. It's a new kind
honestly,
of attention.
honestly. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
when you become self-aware, all these kind of things they won't exactly bother you like that. The insecurities in your head, you'll be aware of them, and you know you'll be able to champion them. You see the pun there?
Hmm.
You see the
Yeah.
Uh.
pun there? You'll
And
be
Oh,
able to
oh,
champion.
to
You'll be able to
to digress
overcome.
a little,
you guys
to
imagine
digress a
yourself
little
look
on
at you no, no,
is is to digress a little on self-awareness. Yeah,
Yeah,
another
yeah.
form of self-awareness that helps with emotional intelligence, I'll say, is allowing yourself to feel. Like, not a lot of us guys, but we've been taught as from an early age to not show pain, not show
yes,
fear, not show everything. Just have a wall up. You get that.
yes,
Just be
yes,
tough. Just be. You have to be strong. You get, and sometimes that therein lies the problem. In that
Yeah.
lies the problem, because you see a guy that is having mental crisis, and bro will not say anything to his friends, just living his life like 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 nothing is wrong. So a good way to like be self-aware that would help with emotional intelligence is allowing yourself to feel. Nobody,
Yes.
if you have friends that will tease you for crying, if you have friends, I'm not saying you should go and be crying in public, or don't do that, because like some people find that crazy, but whatever. If you
Yeah.
need to even cry in public, my guy, cry. See, life is life is too, well, life is a lot
Life
for
is life,
people to be.
bro.
Life no get manual. I think that's what I'm trying to say. Yes,
Yeah.
some people say this worked for somebody. It doesn't mean
Yeah.
it will work for you. If you need to cry
Yeah.
in public to let something out, to clear your head, to give you a moment of peace and peace of mind, almost do it. Whatever will give you peace. Whatever good thing, whatever good outlets you have. Some people is to shout. Some people is to break stuff. Like break stuff could be healthy, because there are places that there are mess rooms where you can actually go to like break stuff that people are not using anymore, and you pay. Some people need ways to channel out their anger. Some people, me, I found out that a good, like towards the end of last year, I was battling with this whole emotional intelligence thing, and I was looking for a good way to do that, and I got myself a journal. I had tried journaling before. I had, like previous years, I had tried to journal, but it was not just working for me. But I started to the end of last year, and till now I'm still journaling, because like it helps me pen down my thoughts and organize my emotions. You get,
Yeah.
at the end of a day or during a day, I write that, okay, this is how I'm feeling, this is what's going on in my life at that point, and it just becomes a lesser load. For some people, is to talk to like a close confidant, a friend or a family member or whatever, to
Yeah.
just like me now. I have a lot of friends, but there are few people that know my business, that know my life, that I would say know things about me, or I want to rant to. There are few friends I will call that I want to rant. You get, so to just have outlets to handle your emotions. You're a human being. Even machine needs servicing from time to time. So give yourself room to like feel those emotions. If we did not need them, God will not have placed them in us. God will not have placed
Yeah.
them, both the good and the bad.
Yeah.
Both the
Yeah.
good
Yeah.
and the bad. They're all
I feel
necessary
that.
for our total makeup as a human being. So yeah,
I feel
look
that.
for, whenever it gets too much, you can look for a support system. And I think that's the word. Look for a support
Yeah.
system, and it's get easier.
Yes, a support system. Now, another key part about having a support system is knowing when you are getting to that tip, knowing when you are getting to that
Yes.
point. If not, if
Recognizing the
you,
signs.
yes, knowing yourself, knowing that is part of being self-aware, knowing when you are getting to that tip point where you are going to explode or implode, to be able
Yeah.
to rally around supporters. Now, being self-aware is really, really important for even your friends, because there is this saying that I'll be my best self for you, so you do be your best self for
Yes.
me. So me being my
Yeah, I
best
think
self is
I still
to
saw
help
that
you.
today.
Yeah, you get. So I'll try my best to be mentally stable, to be
When
emotionally, you get, like to be able to relate with your emotions correctly, to be able to help you, so that when me too I'm trying to implode or explode, you too will be able to help me. Okay, so having
yeah,
a support system is very, very important, but your support system should also be wise and should have that emotional intelligence that we are talking about. Yeah, so thank you
yeah,
very much.
yeah.
We have dissected a lot on self-awareness. It is really, really important. It's one of like the most important things, because like
It is,
without you being
being
self-aware,
self-aware is such a gift.
honestly,
It helps with your total makeup, like as a
yeah,
human being. It helps with every
yeah,
aspect of your life.
yeah. Because, like, for example, the way you talk, it is very, very, very helpful when you are self-aware. It helps with your speaking, the words you say. Because, for example, there are a lot of people
Yeah,
that we see out there. We know them. They will say, "I just say what I feel." You just
guy.
say what you feel.
I used to be one of
Hmm.
those people. I used to be
Ah,
one of those people. Then
just
I
say what you feel. Just say what you
Yeah,
feel.
yeah. No, 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 no. I feel like you should say what you feel, but process what you feel first before you say it.
Honestly, it's like
You
God gave
understand?
you the brain.
So some people you just from their hearts straight to their mouth. That's why God made the brain
Honestly,
for you to process whatever
yeah.
you get.
processes.
It's not a bad thing
Nothing
if
necessary.
you. It's not a bad thing if you say what you feel. You can still learn to say what you feel, but in a more modest and understanding way. Like
Honestly, you
you don't
can.
have to always. It doesn't have to always be brutal honesty. Like you can be
Honestly,
honest without being brutal.
yeah. You can say, baby, the truth is bitter, truth is bitter. Auntie, pour small sugar. Pour sugar inside that truth.
See,
In as much as you
you
are
don't
trying to
even
help the
need to.
person.
You don't
Yeah.
need to sugarcoat the truth. There's a way you can say something. Some people like I think I saw something that said like people talk about being blunt, yeah, and being like
Mm.
open, saying things, but some people are weak. Like they are trying to push out wickedness with their bluntness. Some people are blunt just to
Yes.
spit out the facts to you, and some people want what they are saying to actually hurt you. I used to,
Yes.
I was not wicked, sha, but I was very blunt. Like, whenever I was feeling something, whenever I was triggered, I would just I would just like, I can see whatever is in my head. And most times, whatever was in my head was nonsense because they were always bad.
Yeah.
Then I saw this show, 13 Reasons Why. And I saw how the littlest of thing, like somebody might be going through a lot, and just a phrase you spark up a chain reaction that would change the person, that would change a family's life. You get.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
somebody could be having something traumatic in their life going on, and you are maybe a friend or a classmate or something, and for some reason you say something really mean to them, and it just pushes them over the rail or something. So like
Yeah.
with our words, that one, see, with our words, the way una they take sieve rice, the way una they take pick beans, eh? That's how you should
Bro.
pick your words.
So basically, I started doing these things with my friends, or I've always done this to my friends, where their safe space. I don't know
Yeah.
what my friends are going through, whatever they're going through, but they always have this assurance that once they come to me, once they're with me,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
just all right. You get what I'm saying? So
You understand?
whatever they're facing, like I've had friends that don't cry on my shoulders, not gender specific. You understand? Do you understand that
Yeah.
kind of thing? I think it
Yeah.
gets to a level of emotion. I'm not saying I've gotten to where I want to be. I'm far from it. You understand? There are still some ways I react, especially with my relationships.
You're laughing.
It's very funny because I know I'm saying champion knows a little bit of what I'm saying. I'm this kind of person that I hardly fall in love, but when I do, it takes a whole while to fall out of it. Like I can see other people,
Before
but
Yakata.
I still care deeply for that person of 2 exes, 3 exes ago.
Yeah.
You get that's how crazy it is. So and it takes a whole I don't say a whole intervention of like especially when I really loved you. And that's why I don't really
Mm.
love people. I just enjoy the time with
Mm.
them. Like when I'm talking about relationship.
Mm.
So I've built back to what I'm saying. I've built I try to build this space where whatever you're going through, just come to me and point out to me. Like I'm literally the foam. It's not as if like plus your secrets are safe with me. No thoughts will hear it except my spirit, soul, and body anyway. But literally that is it. So I feel like it's another level of emotional intelligence for my friends. And then it just goes a long way. I think for them to even be that comfortable with you, it depends on what you tell them. It depends on how you talk to them. It depends on the kind of advice you give them. Because if you're that kind of friend that's always go girl, go boy, that's not friendship to me. That's not. We see, we are boiling back to friendship
Yeah.
because I think relationships
You're
are
just a
like the
cheerleader.
pinnacles of emotions at this point.
Yeah.
Because every emotion has to do with relationship and like communication and relationship with people. That's what I've learned to
Yeah.
understand. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. So yeah,
But some put on a Shakespeare hat.
honestly, this NEPA today, they really tried.
You guys
I'm really proud
underrate
of
me
that.
too much in this podcast. You guys don't know if you have
I'm
a
really proud.
diamond in the rough.
Oshie, Aladdin. Yeah. So yeah, basically, so all we are saying, explained so far is recognize your emotions and understand how to influence your actions. That is the first step to emotional intelligence, which is self-awareness. Be aware of yourself. That's the simple English to put it. Be aware of yourself. The next one is, I would say, self-regulation. Self-regulation, that's also very, very important. I say it is how to manage your emotions in a healthy way, and I believe Champion has actually talked a little bit about it, with finding your support system, knowing how to manage your emotions, knowing how to release that stress, that the anger that is boiling in your head, that depression that is coming, the ways that you are able to regulate them, the ways you're able to let them go away. Like he said, he took journaling. Me, I love music. I'm just gonna put it out there. My music, this thing, my playlists are wild. Like I have songs from different parts of, I have German music, I have French, I have Spanish. As long as it sounds good in my ear, I am listening to it. It doesn't matter how old the song is. Let it be from Jim Reeves era to now. I'm listening to it. So you get, that is my way of regulating myself. I find, and take notes, please take note with music. Music has a way of changing your emotions itself. For example, you can be listening
Yeah.
to sad music often, and then you find out that
become a
you are
sadist.
sad.
Yes.
You understand? So when you are in a sad mood and you want to leave that sad mood, that's not when you should go and be listening to who is this guy? Hey, I can't remember all those sad songs.
Juice
That's not,
WRLD.
that's not listening.
Give you
You
on
get,
James Offer,
okay,
Ciara, Billie Eilish,
you understand.
Omo,
You get, those,
Kojo,
I'm
you're
not saying
telling
you
me,
shouldn't
oh,
listen to them.
this sad GPT.
I'm not, honestly, I'm not saying you should not listen to them. You should,
No,
but
no,
you should
I understand
regulate
what
it.
you're saying. I understand
You
what you're saying.
understand?
You know, I told you about external factors actually affecting our emotions.
Yeah.
That is not only
Yeah.
talking about people, music and stuff to do it, even movies. You understand?
Yeah.
If you are
Bro,
watching
I
sad, tragic movies all the time, with time you just notice you're always sad and tragic and you just see life
It
that
is
way.
yeah.
changing your
I
mindset.
was
Yes.
listening to someone you loved today, but and tears just started
Mm.
dropping in my eyes, and I was like, "Chai,
Okay.
God, I beg." So
Somebody you
Have you heard
love.
on another love, another
Bro,
love? Oh,
that
my
song.
heart have been used up on another.
And then
God.
the way all these TikTok edits, they will make it so slow and so emotional.
Bro,
They will add to the
bro,
emotion.
bro,
You would even
it's
say,
just,
oh my god.
it affects us in ways we don't even know. So I just feel like keep
yeah,
your
so
regulate what comes in because in
Yes.
there is so special. You can't just let anyone in. The person has to be worth it.
he
Like
also
that
Mm.
thing has to be worth it. Like, don't go and ruin
It
it
also
there.
boils down. It also boils down consciously and unconsciously to self-awareness, because
Yes,
when you know that
Yeah,
when
yeah.
you listen
Because
to
you are
this,
aware, you will
you
not. Yeah,
you feel a certain type of way, you avoid it.
yes,
But no, they
exactly.
will play it to money tonight.
Bro,
Then later they
that's
say I'm
what they're
depressed.
listening to.
no, no. You know,
Yes,
there's sometimes you actually want to feel that way. Like you just went through a very horrible breakup and you just want to feel all the emotions at once and just, you understand. But the issue is constantly dwelling on it. Like you have to move on.
yes,
You
yes,
understand? That is where the emotional intelligence. See, feeling emotions are so important. Like I like when we live in the moment, like and feel the pain, feel the happiness, and like as much as we don't like bad emotions or we don't like hurtful emotions, we still
Don't
need to
dwell in it,
experience
but
them to
feel
understand
it.
them. So we need to
yeah,
feel
Don't
it.
dwell
The
in
way
it,
same way we
but
want to feel
feel it.
happiness, the same way we want to feel love. You need to feel those emotions. You understand them and move past them. Don't dwell too long. You understand on bad emotions.
yes. The Bible even said it. The Bible even said there is a time for everything. So you get. We are saying
Yeah, times
when
and
you are
seasons
going
for
through those emotions,
times and seasons.
fine, you can go through them, but don't let that emotion take over. You understand? Let the
Word.
emotions come through, but don't let them take
Yeah,
over
I get.
because
And
they can.
again, now I'm going back to the guys because this episode, sorry ladies, but we're trying to build LD and good men
Because
out there because there's
a lot of reasons why they are not good men is because a lot of men don't know how to control
To
yeah,
their
so
express
emotions.
their
we're actually
emotions.
trying to we are giving a brother a hand at this point. Like we all are holding each other hands and no one is left behind at this point. See, guys cry.
We all want to
See,
be good
Ebo,
fathers.
my guy, G, if you feel sad, I understand that you might not want to cry in public, find that corner and cry your cry. When you preface,
Yes,
move on. See, there's nothing as men don't cry. Men
Yeah.
cry. It's an emotion. You are feeling pain, so don't hold it back. I understand that some people don't cry. Some people instead of crying, they go and they like punch stuff, and it's all right. Don't enjoy yourself, Sha. But men cry.
don't come and
Men
punch
cry.
my
Oh.
TV. Come and punch my TV.
Different,
Say you are emotion. My
different
anxiety.
emotions have like different emotions have like how will I put it outlets.
Different
You get
reaction.
you
Yes,
can you cannot be crying because of well
Of
you shall
spilled
get what
milk.
I'm trying to
Don't
say.
talk about spilled milk.
yeah. For
But like
example, now, buttressing on what
different
champion said.
emotions have they cause different reactions for different people.
Yes,
Yeah.
So
yes,
whatever your own reaction is to it, bro, feel it,
Yeah.
heal from it and move on. If it's heartbreak,
Yeah,
yes,
that's what I'm
that's
trying to say. Like, if you feel like crying because of that emotion, like, God forbid, okay, you lost a loved one, and then you feel this kind of pain, and then you feel teary, where like in your mind, behind the mind, you're like, men don't cry. That's a lie, bro. Let it come out because your feelings are valid. Like
yes,
you're actually feeling that and let it come out because if like for something to pay me so much to bring me to tears, I think that's the peak of pain.
yes,
You understand?
yes,
To me,
and
that's
and
because I rarely cry.
okay.
You understand? And if I tell you guys things I cry over, it will be so shocking.
It would
If
not
see,
actually.
TV series make me cry. Like if a character I've been following from season 1 die in season 13, or more. Oh Lord. And it's not like one kind of crazy because me, one of my ways to regulate my emotions is TVs, series. That's why I follow a lot of sitcoms, I follow a lot of drama. Like they're always very funny and emotional sometimes, you understand? Champion is journaling, Kojo is music, my own is TV. Like I can, if I'm sad, if I'm having relationship issues, I can go and look for one film that's about love and happiness and be streaming it for a whole week or 2 weeks. You understand? That's how I bring joy and light into my life. Literally, like as I'm talking about love and like sadness now, like you understand, breakups. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like it's also valid to cry over that kind of stuff because if it can bring me joy, it can bring me tears. Literally, do you get? So
yes,
Well,
it all boils down again, as Champion said earlier, to self-awareness at this point.
yeah.
yes. So
And
to make
another
it,
thing, I don't like the fact that we've been dwelling on like love. Well, we've actually spoken about a lot of emotions, but whatever it is you're feeling, like feel it,
Yeah.
heal from it, and move on. Because the dangers of bottling it in is what stems into trauma for some people. It's what
Yeah.
stems into PTSD. It's what stems into
Mental
lack
breakdown and
of
stuff.
trust, and it will have a bad effect in the future for the person. Like somebody that as a child had some experiences that they didn't heal from. In the future, the person will grow up to be a messed up adult and stuff like that. So whatever it is, or more, try and heal, because like what a very good mentor of mine says, you're not even doing it for anybody, you're doing it for yourself. Like if it's to forgive somebody and move on, you're not forgiving the person because of them, you're forgiving because of yourself. So
Yeah.
just see it as a favor to yourself. The way people work out to get fit, the way people eat healthy, see healing and dealing with trauma and your emotions as a way of self-love. Yeah, that's the word. As a way of self-love too, as a way of taking care of yourself. Yeah, that's basically it. I think we've spoken extensively on this topic. I like that.
Yeah. So, like we said, it all boils down to managing your emotions in a healthy way and adapting to the changing circumstances. Like we said, do not let the emotions take over. You are meant to feel said emotions. That is why the emotion is there, but don't let it drown you. Because if you give it a chance, it is going to find that system, find that buddy, that friend that is going to help you out, because you cannot do it alone. It is not possible you do it alone. Pray about
And
it. Meet
you get,
friends.
that's what I was just about to say. The ultimate
Yeah.
friend, the ultimate body you can have to deal with your
Yes.
emotions is the person that gave you the emotions in the first place. Talk to him
Normal.
about these things. You get, talk to him about these
Normal. Honestly, you get, that is like what I'm gonna say. For those are like the two. Now we're moving to empathy. Like we said, we have already said a lot about empathy. Understand other people's emotions. To be emotionally intelligent does not mean that you should only be you should only master
It's
your own
not only
emotions.
about yourself. Yes.
It's also how you deal with other people too. Like we said with the talking, you should be able to regulate your words, know the kind of word you are saying to somebody so that the person will not slap you or the person will not tip over the edge and do something terrible to themselves. You understand? All these are way of empathy. Have that empathy. Be empathetic. That English sweets me to talk. Matter come again.
Yeah,
Be
that is
empathetic.
that is one of my best English words. Empathy.
Bro, be empathetic. Know how you want to call, you not use accent. Be
Guy.
empathetic. Like,
So guys,
so yeah.
be empathetic.
Oh shit. Understand other people's emotions. Offer comfort and support. No, they do hard guy. Offer support. Your friend is in a bad,
It doesn't.
terrible state emotionally. It won't kill you to say, yo, bro,
It,
how can I
that's the
help?
thing. It's not even a big thing. Like it is not a. You don't have to do something big. You don't have to give a hand and a leg. Some people, all they need is a hug. Some people, all they need
Honestly.
is a little word of encouragement. Some people, they need prayer. Some people need material things if you can help it. So
Honestly.
whatever it could be something very minute. So in whichever way you can, like he said, empathy. Try and offer comfort and support, whatever it
Because
is.
it goes a long way. It honestly goes a long way. That little thing you do, and then again, if you are a friend, I'm saying this to all you. If you are a friend and then you always be waiting concern me, that is actually very, very good. I'm saying this because sometimes I do it at home. They are like, I'm this nonchalant person, which is
some
sometimes.
people use the excuse that we are all experiencing life, that life is happening to all of us.
Bro,
But even
no.
as
let's
that
not
life
also
is happening to
let's
all
not
of us.
also forget let's not also forget to be very sensitive. Like for you to even be empathetic, there are some friends that are very good at hiding stuff. For you to be very empathetic, you have to notice something. So recently
But
I've
bro,
been
see,
doing something on WhatsApp where I just like go off for a while and don't post on my status. And then I noticed one of my friend just noticed and was like, Dr. Hope you're good. You're not posting yourself and you're like, Tim, I'm just trying to catch a break of WhatsApp at this point. Like all social media platforms, especially WhatsApp. I'm trying to like I don't post like before and everything. And you understand, he noticed, you understand? So some
yeah,
people won't. Do you get? It's very important. Like if you notice a pattern with your friends, and these are actually signs of like a friend actually sometimes to like
Draw.
it's just always good to always check in. Sort of, you just have to be sensitive. That's
Yeah.
just a scenario. There's another one that happened. Like I like talking about life experiences because it actually happens, and I just look back and smile. You get? So empathy is so important. Like if someone is grieving, even though you don't understand the kind of pain that person is feeling at that point, like feel, I don't know, it's not like as if you imagine to be in the pain, but just like show that you understand they are going through pain, you
yeah,
respect their feelings is valid, and everything is going to be all right. That's
yeah.
just as good as empathy could be.
This thing just reminded me of
Some
something. There
people
was
don't want you to solve. They just need affirmation from another human being that this thing that they
Yeah,
are going
honestly,
through, it will
it's
end
gonna be
one day,
alright.
one day,
Yeah,
and they'll be fine.
exactly. That's just
yeah,
it. Like this emotional intelligence thing is not rocket science. Like it's just something that you can just sit down and just be a nice. If you're a nice person and just try to understand, like don't think of everybody being after get going after you. Like the world is not after you. Just try and be nice, and it's just voila.
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, like I was saying, I was in a relationship with this girl once, and then there was something that I used to do every time. Like she's because she used to be in her emotions like a lot. So every time I'll be like, "Yo, what's up?" It became like a habit. Once she's like, something is wrong. Once I notice that they texting. I don't know if people too notice that. Like you just know that the way the person is texting, something is off. You get. So I was like, I'll be talking to her, yo, what's up, what's up? She was there. Then one day she was like, she sent me something. She was like, sometimes she does not need me to have the answer. That
Hmm.
most of the time she does not need me to have the answer. She just wants
Yeah.
to tell somebody about it.
Yeah.
She
Sometimes you just
doesn't
want to
need.
run.
You get. So you could be that to somebody. You don't need to have the answer. We are not saying
Yeah.
you should be God. No. Just
Einstein.
show up. Show up and be like,
Yeah.
yo, we are going through this together. In as much as it is your pain, we are in this together because I'm your friend. I'm your confidant. You understand? It goes a long way. Even in the family, because we're always talking about relationship, friends and stuff. And then we forget that everything starts from the home.
Yeah.
Your
Charity
brother,
begins
your
at home.
sister. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Your brother, your sister is going through something. But then you are forming big man. You're close to your friends outside, but then you're not close to your family. It all starts from home. Know when your sibling is going off the edge. Know it,
Yeah.
notice it. You because there's no how you want to tell me you have been with this person since they were born, and then you wouldn't notice the changes in the person. It is going to show. The tiniest way it is going to
Yeah.
show. All you have to do is to notice, pay attention. And all you have to do sometimes, all you have to do is to just ask, yo, Chief, what's up? What's
Are you
going
good?
on? Are you good? And then if the person, it might take a little bit more than that, but most of the time, some of the time, that is all it takes.
That
And
is
then
all
the
my
person
G.
will start
That's all.
talking to you. They will start telling you about their issues. You understand? So if you are not emotionally intelligent to deal with that kind of thing, you'll be like, whoa, Bobo. Like Champion said, everybody is going through, everybody is going through like everybody they suffer. You
Hmm.
understand? But that is not the way to deal with those kind of things. That's why we're saying be empathetic. You should be able to relate with them. Have it will not kill you to say, yo, Chief, I get you, I understand the pain you're going through. I don't have the answers now, but I'm with you on this. Whatever it is you're going through, I'm with you on it. You understand? that actually goes a really long way. So please, and please, let us all put that into practice, and then you see how the world changes for the better. You see how your relationships change for the better. Like I said, I'll be my best for you, you be your best for me. I don't think that is exactly how they said it, but I'm just paraphrasing here. Because
Yeah,
the best
that
I
is
can
how
be,
that is how best the world goes round. Is if
yeah.
everybody's at their best self, the world will be
So
a
I'll
better
try my
place.
best. I'll try to be the best person so that I can deal with your pain. Then you too
Yeah.
try to be the best person to deal with my own struggles. And then like that you're building long lasting relationships that are going to transcend time. We have all heard of experiences. We have all heard of fathers, their friends. There was this post I saw. The guy said he was um on his bed one day, and then he got a text from a boy. The boy was like, he needs a bicycle. I was like, where are you from? He was like, his daddy. He saw a picture of him and his daddy together, and then at the back of the picture, the dad wrote that this is your second father. Whatever you need, ask him, and he's going to do it for me because he has been my ride or die. You get that kind of thing. It transcends lifetimes. Those kind of bonds. You understand? All you have to be is to be emotionally intelligent. It's not by force. You're stuck up. Being a stuck up does not help anybody. Yes, we have we have talked a
This
lot
has
actually.
this has
It has
been a
been fun.
lovely episode.
Yes. Yeah. Now the last one I would say before we call it a day, a night, a afternoon is social
Okay.
skills. Social skills, which is I feel like is the last pillar for emotional intelligence. Hone your social skills. Know how to talk, know how to interact with people. Me personally, I would say this. I am not a very I'm not an extroverted person. I'm not big on conversations, but I try to put up a smile. I try to like in as much as I'm not going to be like you are like you get, I'm just going to at least smile at you. And sometimes that's all it takes. Once you smile at somebody, the person will come and talk to you. I don't know, it has happened to
Hmm.
me a lot. Why do you smile? The way because that staring thing, people stare at me a lot. I don't know why. They think I'm like a nymph god or something. I'm like very beautiful, isn't it? So everybody's like staring. You get, so I just smile. And then somebody walk up to the two people that complimented me that day with my shirt. It's because I smiled at them. And then they walk up to me, they were like, "Yes, I really, really like your shirt." I was like, "Oh, thank you very much." You get, so all it takes sometimes is just to smile. You get, but
Yeah.
hone your social skills. It's not compulsory you turn to a chatterbox. No, but you should know how
Yeah,
to
but
interact with people.
it will even
You
help
get
with your confidence in the long run.
normal.
Know
Yes.
how to
Yes, I would
hold
say that.
conversations. Don't be a boring person, basically.
Yeah. Don't be boring.
All right.
So any 2 cents?
All I'll just say is, please, you guys should just make the world a better place because already worse like this, and if it gets worse, nobody wants to bring a kid into this household. So understand your emotional intelligence, build a world where men can actually be happy and like. Few days ago was International Boys Day, and even I did not know. Not like as if it's a bad thing, like not to know or is a bad thing that I didn't know or whatever. But all I'm just saying is we should not just celebrate these men on days, but we should celebrate them every day because men are beautiful, men are lovely, men are strong, men are vibrant, men are everything they want to be. But these
I,
days
I
they
feel
hide
I
their
feel
emotions.
I feel I feel it's even the boy in the man we should celebrate. Like men,
Yeah.
a lot of us grow up too quick and we killed the inner boy in us. So I feel
You're
it's
not
that boy
right.
we should celebrate. The boy that used to love playing football with his friends, the boy that used to love rolling tire, the boy that used to
Yeah.
love playing games. You get that inner
Yeah.
boy
Yeah.
in each of us. We should allow him a little outlet sometimes, and
Yeah.
it will help us become better men. Yeah,
Yes.
men,
So
boys. Yeah.
Anyway,
thank you guys.
I think that is okay. Kojo, do you still have anything else?
No. That's all. That's it. It's the end.
Okay.
Finito.
So PSA is concerning our podcast. Currently we're having a kind of downtime with the Apple platform. That's for our Apple listeners. So please, for now, if you want to listen to the podcast, you just need to download and listen. But if it's still not working, please just try again and try again. Thank you very much. We love you all that keep on streaming, downloading, following our pages. Even those that are actively on our Instagram, our Facebook, our Twitter, that are always commenting. We love you all. We thank you all. Those that are on Spotify, Sound, Radio. We have a lot of platforms. I don't even know them anymore. YouTube Music, like everywhere. Google Podcasts. We thank you. We adore you. Thank you very, very much. And a quick
Thank you guys.
hello from our beautiful host, Abbas Baby, sending his love. Unfortunately, he couldn't be at this recording, but sending all his love and light to you all. I think that's all the noise making on that to champion. Over to you.
All right, I'm closing out. The only thing I have to say is share this podcast, preach the gospel
It's very
of
important.
Francis talk to everybody you see.
It's the gospel.
Peace
Let
out,
them
guys.
know. Come on. How will you be getting such a good thing and you don't want to share it? That's not a good. That's a bad attitude.
Dotun, I did not tell you to back me up.
Sorry. Let me keep quiet.
I've already told them. Okay, let me say it again. Peace out, guys.
Time to sing the national anthem. 1, 2, go. Nigeria!